We need to be known, we need to stay on top, we need to have power.
Camila Trujillo is a freshman at San Diego High School. On Friday, she represented the fictional country of Malil during a diplomatic crisis.
People have been saying that we should pressure them.
The simulation was put together by the United States Diplomacy Center and had students working together as fictional countries involved in the migration crisis to propose possible resolutions. Like many students in San Diego, Trujillo is no stranger to the stresses that borders and migration can place on a family.
My mom couldn't go to her father's funeral because she wasn't legally documented, so that hurt her a lot, and I just really felt bad, so I wanted to help out.
The simulation was moderated by former U.S. Ambassador to Paraguay, Leslie Bassett. It centered on a refugee crisis created when a religious minority was persecuted and displaced from the fictional country of Gilbia.
And this opportunity for these students is to look at not just sort of sitting on the sidelines, but look at actively engaging to try and make positive change and looking at the complexity, because it is a complex art. And it is not something that you will normally solve in a 2-hour conversation.
And we would like the UN and Sudan to understand that Gilbia is open to negotiations between the three of us so that we can protect the refugees that are already in Gilbia.
Ultimately, students came up with a variety of solutions to the crisis. Just as in the real world, none of the proposals offered a tidy resolution for migrants caught between borders. Trujillo, who has co-founded a club centered on cross-border diplomacy, wants to put her newly tested diplomatic skills to use in the real world, especially along the San Diego-Tijuana border.
It's not a simulation. It affects real people, it affects people like me, and it affects many others. And I just want to stop that. That's why I keep on building bridges.
Max Rivlin-Nadler, KPBS News.